The Ashes, the power rankings. Who is the best player in the series so far? Who is the worst? Let's run through it after the second test at Brisbane, where Australia have gone 2-0 up in what's feeling like a very, very long Ashes series for an England fan that's struggling through the middle of the night. But anyway, we are going through it. I have gone through with a very, very high-tech calculation system with regards to how we're going to put this together. And we've now got 24 players on the power rankings because we've got 3 new ones. Did we get 3 new ones? Am I missing somebody? Why am I missing a player? Oh, I've just completely ignored the fact that Scott Boland exists. Huh, funny. Right, we're in. We figured it out. I'd forgotten that Scott Boland was a cricketer. Anyway, in at number 25 and bottom can be none other than the man with the bad back, Usman Khawaja. Nathan Lyon slides down to number 24. Mark Wood, who also didn't play in this test match here at the Gabba, slides down to number 23. Now, they could have hung in there, but none of them did anything really in that first test match anyway, did they? Plus, I've really had to think about it and I've got it sorted. Gus Atkinson, he was number 11 after Perth apparently, and a much more realistic place is I put him down at number 22. He's not really scored a run, and he's only just started to take a wicket. It took until the first innings of that Gabba test match for an Englishman to actually take a wicket in the Ashes. He did finish with 2 absolute garbage time poles at the end of Australia's second innings, but they counted for absolutely nothing, so there's where we're going to go. Jamie Smith, well, he looked $1 million in Perth. He's batted terribly. He got a good ball from Scott Boland, but it wasn't really the batting. That's not helped his cause. But the fact that he's dropped catches and he's been untidy with the gloves and he's not really kept the team up throughout the course of it, in my opinion, that is what let him down, and I've dropped him down to number 21. The golden boy, Harry Brook, scored 50, was the only English batter to go past that milestone in Perth. He's returned this test match with a very, very disappointing set of numbers. The first innings dismissal in particular, when England were on top really at that point, was very poor. He's got 98 runs now in the series at an average of 24. So he's dropped himself, or I've dropped him down. Another batter that disappointed for England during the course of this second test match was Ollie Pope. Again, looked really good in Perth, disappointing in Brisbane. He has scored over 100 runs in the series, and he is averaging slightly more at 26. But there are big questions now with regards to his selection point in the series going forward. Is he going to be made the scapegoat for Jacob Bethel? Is he going to make way for the youngster? Is he the guy that's caused all of the problems for England's batting lineup? I don't think so. But I've got him down at number 19. He has dropped a fair way down after Perth. Josh Inglis, the Australian, comes in to the Test 11. He was one of the replacements for one of the changes that Australia made after Perth, all down through to injury and I guess genuine selection with Nathan Lyon not being there. Anyway, Josh Inglis came in, he was dropped on 21, he got out for 23. He got that incredible run out in the first innings of Ben Stokes, whilst England were again doing quite well. So yeah, Josh Inglis, quiet start really, didn't get a chance to bat in the second test match, in the second innings, but I'm putting him in at 18. Ben Duckett, he carries a little bit of weight over from the first test match, which is why he's just above Josh Inglis, but I've got him at number 17. Norton, 15 across the course of the second test. He's going to play the way he plays in the first innings, and he nicked off to Stark with an away swinger, and in the second innings the pitch started to misbehave. And if it's going to get low and keep low to go under the bat of Ben Duckett, you know it's going to actually stay quite low, because he's a vertically challenged human being. Speaking of vertically challenged human beings, it's not Cam Green. He is absolutely enormous. I've got him in at 16. He was wicketless through the course of this test match. He hasn't exactly scored a lot of runs. He's averaging 34 with the bat, and he's taken 1 wicket across the course of the Test match. So we've yet to see a big impact for Cam Green. I wonder whether he is fully kind of fit and ready to bowl properly following that back injury that he picked up earlier on this summer. So I've got him there. Will Jacks comes into the Test series. He did okay. The surprise pick for everybody across the course of the series, let alone this Test match, but he's been preferred to Shoaib Bashir as an option as a spinner. I don't think he was used very well by Ben Stokes during the course of that 511 run innings by Australia. He should have bowled more. He should have allowed those seamers to rotate from one end, but he didn't. He looked good in the first innings, gave it away, as did so many others, and then batted like a man possessed, like back against the wall innings with Ben Stokes. He made 41, he bowled okay, fielded nicely, took an incredible catch, so I'm sliding him in there at number 15 to start. Jofra Archer, yes, he's not got the numbers that I think people would like him to have. He's only got 3 wickets in the Ashes, which isn't good, but he's bowled incredibly well, hasn't he? Those opening spells of bowling, which probably should be doing more with the new ball and taking a few more of the Aussie batters with him. But he's been miserly. They've not looked to score against him. They've tried to score against others, and he has now gone and clicked in over, 93 miles an hour in this second Test match. But for what? Really, for what? Bryden Carse, again, he is England's leading wicket taker in the series. He's got 9 wickets at an average of 26. He went for 152 in the first innings here at Brisbane for his 4 wickets, but he did get 4 wickets, unlike the others. I don't think he was used particularly well. I don't think he bowled particularly well, and I don't think the tactics and the field placements and anything like that really contributed much. He did drop that catch, which was one of our 5 absolute stinkers by England, and that's not helped. Brendan Doggett now has 7 Test wickets in his career. And I have absolutely no idea how and why England have given him 7 Test wickets. He, and I mean this respectfully, he's not the greatest Australian Test bowler ever in the history of the sport. And I suspect we won't see him again now that Pat Cummins is coming back for Adelaide. I think he'll get dropped. Michael Neese has done enough to stay in the team. I think he has to stay. But Brendan Doggett is in there. He slides down a bit. He goes to 11. And he's joined by Scott Boland, who he was impressive without taking huge amount of numbers here in the second Test match, wasn't he, Scott Boland? He was kind of metronomic. He just hit almost a shoebox size lump. Every time he let go of the ball, you could see the ball tracking in towards one of those cracks outside the off stump of the England batters and hitting it and hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. I didn't enjoy watching him bat. That's probably why I've marked him down a little bit, but it's not his fault. He scored runs when I was very, very upset and very tired at the fact that England weren't actually back out there batting themselves in the midday sun, which they should have been had they have taken their catches. Right, Ben Stokes, the captain. Again, 8 wickets for him. He scored 50 in the second innings at Brisbane. His captaincy, I think the fielding placements, the plans, the bowling plans, the partnerships have let him down massively here. He drops down from number 3 down to number 9. He was asked to listen, he was asked to change, he was asked to think about the approach overnight, and he did that. He made 50. He was resilient. It was a big partnership with Will Jacks. We batted through a session without losing a wicket. But Ben Stokes slides down to number 9 and we're back into the Australians. And number 8 is Steve Smith. Steve Smith, again, standing captain for Pat Cummins. I'd be honest with you, if I was an Australian selector, I'd be tempted just to leave him with the captain's armband because I think he's very good at it. He sets the fields brilliantly. He knows the plans. He's able to put the bowlers together when they need to put together. He's got the ability to have Alex Carey up to the stumps, which is a huge, huge thing. The fielders tend to be in the right place at the right time. He takes some incredible catches, but he hasn't had the innings yet. Yes, he's averaging 51 in the Ashes, but he hasn't had the innings yet, which is worrying and terrifying for an England cricket fan. He will be climbing up these power rankings from number 8. Number 7 is Jake Weatherald. I'm not a fan of the earrings, but I don't know whether Jake Weatherald would be interested in taking any form of fashion advice from me. So forget that, we move on. Look, he's grown into it. England bowled terribly to him in that first innings. He went on and scored 72. He scored pretty much all of his runs down behind point on the offside, but he still put them away. He still got rid of him, he still scored the runs, and do you know what I liked about the partnership with Travis Head on that first innings for Australia was the fact that he took the pressure off Travis Head. Travis Head was struggling, he was really having a hard time of it. England bowled well to Travis Head, and Jake Weatherall at that point took the mantle forward and put the pressure back on the English. He scored, what's he scored? 112 runs in the series so far, an average of 37. He's done pretty well at the top of the order. He's at number 7 for me. Alex Carey at number 6. The best wicketkeeper in world cricket right now? I think he could be, I think he should be. He was dropped on 0 by England in this second test match. He went on to score 60, but what's he got? 89 runs at an average of 44.5. I don't care about that, I'm not interested. It's good, but I don't care. I am a wicketkeeper, I'm part of the union. And Alex Carey makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside when he's got gloves on. Him up to the stumps is an absolute joy to watch, even at 5:30 in the morning when it's raining and it's cold outside and it's dark and you're never going to see the sunshine in the UK. Alex Carey makes things feel bright. How he was getting hold of some of those bumpers up to the stumps and bringing the bumpers down. Amazing bit of work to whip the bails off when Brooke tried that reverse ramp. Obviously Brooke was back in, but still incredible. Alex Carey in at number 6. He's been brilliant. Joe Root at number 5, the highest ranked Englishman in the series so far. He's got his 100. He's got that thing off his back. He's done it now. Yes, it's a pink ball. Yes, it still counts in Australia because it's pink and it's not red. But he's done it. He's at 138 not out in the first innings. He scored 161 runs in the series. He's averaging over 50. I think we're going to see more of Joe Root. Can he deal? I don't think he deals. I don't think it's the pressure of being in Australia. I think it's the pressure of needing England for him to stand up and really go and churn some big runs out. He's going to need at least another 200s if England are going to find their way back into this test series, but he's going to need some help from others as well. The highest new entrants in at number 4 is Michael Neser, the oldest swinger in town for Australia. Someone in the live stream was talking about the fact he's the 8th best bowler in Australia and he's picked up 5. How good was he during the course of this second innings? He finished with 5. He hit the same spot over and over and over again. Carey up to the stumps, putting pressure back on the batters. He was brilliant, superb, and I don't see any way, shape or form that he gets dropped for the 3rd test match in Adelaide. Number 3 is Marnus Labuschagne, everybody's favourite batshit bonkers Australian batter. He's 128 runs in the series, averaging 42, high score of 65. Marnus is just Marnus, isn't he? That's the way he does. I think he's the highest run scorer in day-night cricket history. He's there, he's good, he's brilliant, and it's annoying the fact he's that good. Sliding down from number 1 to number 2, Travis Head. Quiet test match for Travis Head. He's still the leading run scorer in the series with 199 test runs with an average of 49.75. That one incredible 100 that he got over at Perth. They've been few and far between. There's 200 in the series so far. One for Joe Root, one for Travis Head. But I can't not have Mitchell Starc at number 1. I cannot have him at number 1. He's got double the amount of wickets as the next man. Bryden Cast has got 9. Mitchell Starc has got 18 at an average of 14. He's got 2 5-wicket hauls in this. They're coming at an average of 14, and he's absolutely bloody terrifying when it comes to watching him bowl to England batters. He's kryptonite. Genuine kryptonite. I think he genuinely is the only bloke in world cricket that could serve up wide half volleys outside off stump for an England batter, and you'd still be terrified the fact the England batter is going to get out, nicking it through to the slip cordon. And they've done that twice. He picked up Harry Brook doing that. He picked up Will Jacks doing that in the first innings. They weren't great deliveries, but who cares? He's earned the right to pick up wickets. But they are the Ashes power rankings after the second test at Brisbane. Australia are 2-0 up. Can England fight back? What changes will happen to the power rankings after the Adelaide test match? Let's find out.